the Net Zero Australia Partnership released its mobilisation report this week. The lead author is Professor Robin Battherham. He's a very distinguished scientist. He's the former Chief Scientist of Australia. He's a Professor of Engineering at Melbourne University. He has a track record in industry and he was the head of global innovation at Rio Tinto. So he's got a real depth of expertise, both in a practical sense and in a theoretical sense. He's described net zero as an immense challenge. He says Australia will have to spend $1,300 billion on renewable energy, and that's just over the next decade. 1,300 billion, that's 1.3 trillion, just in a decade. That's a staggering amount of money.
The amount of money needed for the renewable energy version of our grid, which is this $1,300 billion cost, that cost is truly enormous, and it represents a very, very large challenge indeed, and it demands a great deal of conversation as to whether the purely renewable system is the way to go, or whether we have to consider other options like coal or nuclear, and in what mix.
Labor's got even more dark about coal. Oh my goodness, we're shutting down those coal-fired power stations so quickly. Can we really do that, Michael? Can we just get rid of coal because Labor doesn't like coal?
No, look, we can't. And indeed, to be fair, the Net Zero Australia report, which Professor Battherham led, it relies on continuing use of coal up until approximately 2040. Now, some people don't like to hear that. They'd like to see coal just vanish. But the report which Robin Battherham has introduced makes it clear that we will need coal until 2040 on the scenarios which he is looking at.